Hello, this is Jenny McGarvey, and I am excited to share with you today the August 2015 Scraptastic Club kits. Let's get started. I have a lot to share with you today. First, we will start with the This Life Noted kit. It comes with all exclusive cards, 30 of them, created by Danielle Galinsky and Caitlin Schaefer. We will start with the 3x4s. Let's hang out. Same. Awesomely awesome. Same on the back. Adventure. The Great Outdoors. The Sky's the Limit. A bunch of flowers. More beautiful every day. This one says a bunch of different things. Adventure, hike, explore, journey, expedition, discover. So a lot of different things. It has a, how shall you say it? Maybe a, I don't know, a journey type of theme, or I see it for the outdoors, for hiking, that kind of thing. Just some yellow triangles. I think you are blank, and I blank you a lot. And then just a nice August calendar. Both the same. Then we have some more. Feeling, and you can add little check marks for the particular emoticon that you're feeling. Mountains, trees, a lake, great for those outdoor photos. That was fun, and then plenty of room for journaling the things that were fun. Then we also have this nice plaid, and then on the back the white space. One of my favorite cards this month, this wood grain with the heart. It's very subtle, very simple, but I still like it nonetheless. Then this one has got sort of like a topographic map, and it said, left my heart in. You had me at vacation. Some yellow lines, and at the top it says, oh, happy day. Share, be kind, help others, love, listen, be a friend. Then just these sort of, I'm not exactly bursts, sort of, and then a little bit of blankness on the back for those bursts. And here are the top stories. And then some various warm colored palm tree tops. Same on the back. So as you can see, lots of fun, different patterns this month. They're a little bit different than what I'm seeing out there from in various cards. I like that a lot, and I like that it has an outdoor theme, but you can absolutely use most of these things for a lot of things. Like the Great Outdoors, for example, it would absolutely work for soccer practice or something like that, or football practice. And you know, the topographical map, it absolutely doesn't even have to be sort of an outdoorsy theme, which you might maybe think of. And so that's pretty neat. I'm gonna go ahead and pack these up, and then I will share with you the 4x6 cards and the cut aparts. I'd like to mention while I'm picking all these up, I know that I'm a little bit later sharing this month. I was out of town, and so I wasn't able to share with you these as soon as I received my kits because I wasn't here, but I'm back now, and this I hope will be helpful if you wanted to see what's in the kit, you were thinking about maybe picking one up, or your kit is still on your way to you, or anything like that. So there's lots of different reasons to take a look at the contents of the kits. Okay, so we will start now with one of the cut aparts. I love these. I think they're really fun. I actually like adding them directly to my photos, but you can absolutely add them to all kinds of different embellishments and different cards. Another cut apart. This one's really fun. I saw somebody recently use one of these, leaving it all together, and it looked really neat, and it would have never occurred to me to do so. So I was glad that somebody else had thought of that. A pretty basic, simple card. Who, what, when, where, why. Morning, noon, night. And the back is the same if you'd like to use it vertically. Postcard. And then the back has these yellow leaves. Hopefully you can see it. It's a really nice design. Then another one of those topographical maps, Free to Roam. Again, lots of different ways to use a card like that. It wouldn't have to be an outdoorsy theme. You could absolutely use it for a toddler learning to walk, or if you're taking a walk, or all kinds of different outdoor applications. The story of today, and so much love. So those are the 4x6 cards that are included in the kit, and I just think they're special. I really like them a lot. I like the colors and the contrast between some of the lighter colors and then having a little pop of black and a little pop of red as well. I think that's really neat. So now let's go ahead and take a look at some of the exclusives that you'll receive with this kit. You will, of course, get the 3x4 stamp card, or stamps, excuse me. I like that these can work together, but they can absolutely work separately. You don't have to use them together. And then a little heart geotag on this day, and then you could circle the day of the week, adventure, and everyday magic. Then we also have some die cuts that are just simple and plain and waiting for you to use them any way you would like. A couple of little tabs. Also, adventure, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and let's get lost. Super cute, right? And it goes with the theme of the kit, which is sort of an outdoorsy take on it seems like. Okay, also for exclusives, we have some really fun items that I'm excited to share. We have the flare buttons. We have that face and a little geotag. But what's cool about it is that it's not just plain, it's got that diagonal contrasting colors on the back, and so that gives it a little bit more fun as well. Then we also have some really awesome vellum shapes this month. I love these a lot. I'm going to try to share with you the best that I can. There are first some leaves. I shared that on the back of this postcard card with you. It's the same shape. Hopefully you can see that. It's really pretty. And then a bunch of different colors. Then we also have these little wildflowers. Again, very outdoorsy and fun. And then we also have some ampersands in the same colors. Just fun to add to your photos or any of those journaling cards that you're going to slide right into your pockets. And maybe you have a couple of extra at the end of the month. These are all really fantastic and will easily be used on your regular scrapbook pages as well. Okay, so then we also have a few wood veneers. First, we have these really cute burnished flowers. Hopefully you can see those. I really like those, and I like the detail that that adds. Then we also have two little geotags, which goes with the outdoor or the traveling sort of theme this month. One is standard and one is a heart. Then we also just have a few fun shapes. We have this big hugs in the square, get excited in the rectangle, and best day in the circle. Now we also have a couple more exclusives, which is first we have the acrylic shapes. This in this lovely turquoise, and then also love. Hopefully you can see those. I think they're really fun and a great way to highlight something on a photo. Then we also have some foam arrows as well that are also exclusives. The first one is turquoise and it says go and it's glittery, and then one that says here that is a silver glittery as well. And the same thing, you can use them to highlight something on a particular journaling card or in a photo as well, right on top of their embellishing in a really simple and fun way. Now for the items that are not exclusive but are really fantastic and add a lot to the kit, we have the Simple Stories alphabet stickers. And we also have the Simple Stories So Rad enamel dots, and they're great because the colors really go well with the colors in the kit. We also have 3 little Webster's Pages clips, a little pink, a turquoise, and a gray as well. And those are fun because it's fun to add one of these clips with a little something underneath. I like to, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you what I like to do, but I like to take the clip. Let's see if I can do it here. I don't want to mess that up. Okay, add that there, but then also slide something right underneath it as well. This is a bad example, but I think it's a really fun way to sort of layer embellishments in a really simple way because you don't need anything big, just something small. Okay, and then last but not least for this particular kit is also these Chamel die cuts from her latest collection, and there are 50 of them in here, and I just don't know if you've seen these or not. You probably have, but the colors are fantastic. They go with the theme of the kit. And then there are so many really awesome usable ones in here, bicycles and coffee and flowers. And I think that you'll really get a lot of mileage out of this particular set. Yep, I'm going back to bed, that's for sure. So as you can see, there are so many different ways to create something really fun with this particular kit, and the embellishments just don't stop. You will not run out of embellishments with this particular kit. You will be able to make a whole month out of just one kit. So sometimes you might think, wow, you know, there's a lot. Yeah, there is a lot. There is so much, and I can always do 4 weeks with one kit, and I like that a lot. Now I'm going to go ahead and pack all of these items up so that I can start sharing with you the stamps and the scrapbook kit. So let me go ahead and put away all of the different bits and pieces from this particular kit, and then we can get started. Okay, so next I'm going to just go ahead and share with you the stamp sets from this month. They're really fun, and let's go ahead and take a look at those. The first one I have for you is the Wednesday night stamp set. It's got this really fun camera, and you will also see that included in this kit as well. It has little circles that'll fit right inside there, and then also some little journaling prompts or things like that to go with the stamp as well. Then we also have the elastic heart stamp set, which I'm really excited to use. I think it's going to be fun to stamp directly on top of photos, but also on paper to use as embellishments or journaling. And then last but not least, this is the Sentiment series. This is version 11, and you will see here some really fun garden shapes and then also some really usable sentiments with a nice basic font, which is really pretty, but also very usable as well. These 2 stamps are actually sold out already, the Elastic Heart and the Wednesday night stamp set, but you can still get the Sentiment stamp set. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with you with the Elastic Heart kit. You receive cardstock. This is the My Mind's Eye, and it's called Sandpaper. It's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. This is also My Mind's Eye, and it's called Polar Bear. Also has a little bit of shimmer, which goes great with this kit since it has sort of a glittery, glamorous theme. Surprisingly, the first piece of paper is this Witching Hour from American Crafts, the Haunted Hollow collection. It goes perfectly with the black with the white stars, and then the back is just a chevron with a craft feel as well. I like the craft with the colors of this. It really sort of seems to ground it and make it a little bit less glitzy and glamorous, which I don't know if that's what a person's looking for or not, but here is just a really nice ombre stripe. It's going to be really versatile, and I'm excited to use it. I think it will be really fun. I'm always a big fan of stripes and ombre, so together they're fantastic. And then the back is just a really geometric triangle print. We also have you know what, I made a little goof. This is actually the Elastic Heart add-on, okay? So let's keep that in mind as we're going on, that this is the Elastic Heart add-on and not the main kit. Now this is the Atlas collection from Pink Paisley, and this is just an acetate sheet, and hopefully you can see, I didn't take this one out of the paper, but hopefully you can see how that gold foil is just beautiful and it really shimmers and shines right there. And then another exclusive paper is this Pink Clouds, which is just dreamy. It's absolutely beautiful. I hope you can really kind of see that on the camera. I know it's very subtle. And then the back just has some arrows. And this one was designed by Danielle Galinsky, who designs a lot of our exclusives along with Caitlin Schaefer. And then we have one of my favorite things every month is the cut-aparts. I use these so much. I rarely have any bits and pieces from these left over. I particularly like to use them on cards. I think they're really fun that way, but I also use them very much on my scrapbook layouts. And then on the back, you just have this really basic black and white stripe, which could go with anything. And again, it goes really well with the craft, with the pink, and with the gold as well. Now, one of the really awesome embellishments in this particular add-on is this Dear Lizzie foam glitter piece. I'm excited to use it because I think it's just going to look beautiful right on top of a piece of cardstock like that. You could actually use it on top of something maybe like this patterned paper, where the patterned paper just shows through on the back. Do you see that? See, look at that. That's awesome. So that's really fun, and I think that's going to be an exciting piece to use. We also have a set of Evalicious puffy stickers. They're just black, basic alphabet. We have these from Simple Stories So Fancy. There's 3 different sticker sheets. They're clear, so they could go right over a photo if you wanted them to. And let's see, you have the gold, you have the black, and you have the white. Hopefully you can see that. There you go. Those are really neat. And again, those stickers will go a long way. There are so many of them included in this particular package. We have some Doodlebug sprinkles. They're beetle black glitter. And the glitter is really nice. It's very, very subtle. Then we also have these Teresa Collins label stickers. There's 6 sheets, there's 42 labels total. As you can see, they're just really super basic, but then they also have that nice shimmery gold, and then with the plain black as well. And last but not least, we have a roll of Little Bee washi tape. It has gold foil. I hope I'm going to be able to peel a little bit of this off for you. It's got gold foil arrows on it. I have not peeled this one yet, so it's a little bit difficult to get it started, but here we go. Hopefully you can see that and it's not too hard to see, but it's really nice, very pretty. Goes perfectly with this particular kit. So as you can see here, this add-on has a lot of really fun stuff that's going to complement the main kit really well, which I'm going to show you the main kit next. I should have probably showed that to you first, but oh well, I got a little ahead of myself. So I'll go ahead and I will pack all of these pieces up so that I can get ahead to the main kit. Okay, so that was the Elastic Heart add-on kit, and I'm going to share with you now the Elastic Heart main kit. You will receive cardstock. This is a pretty sheet of pink from My Mind's Eye, and it is called Pink Delight. You will also receive a different shade of pink from My Mind's Eye, Lovable. And then also this black shimmery sheet, hopefully you can see that a little bit, and it is Black Bear, also from My Mind's Eye. Now we have this sheet of paper from Teresa Collins. It's got this ombre pink, and then the back is just grid, which is great. I love a grid. Then we also have a sheet from Crepe Paper, the confetti collection, called Cloud 9. It has both the wood grain and the pink at the top, and it has the typical tape marks on it, a little bit up here of the music notes. And then on the back it has this very simple and pretty floral. Then we have a sheet from Caitlin Schaefer. As you can see, hopefully you can see these hearts, the detail in it. It's sort of a dark gray, and then some of them have a little bit of pink on them as well. And then the back side is a similar triangle that we saw in the add-on, but not the same at all, just similar. And the sheet is called On My Heart. Then we have a sheet designed by Danielle Golinsky called Bubbly, and I just think this is fantastic. I absolutely love that we have two different shades of pink going on. I love the scattered effect. It's just really fun. And then the back has sort of a mid-century sort of pattern, or that's what it feels like to me, and so absolutely you don't have to use the pink or the scattered dots if you don't feel like it. So then we have a sheet. I did not take this out of the package, so you'll be able to, hopefully you'll be able to see it. It's gold foil on the black, and then the back side is gold foil ledger. Let's see. Put that right there. Then we also have one more sheet from Confetti, which has this gold glittery, it's textured, diagonal stripes, and then on the back just the pink hearts. So again, it's really versatile and super basic, and if the gold glitter isn't your thing, the hearts is absolutely usable. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the embellishments. You will receive these gold foil pink paisley thickers. I like these because the font is really basic. With the gold foil, it already draws a lot of attention. It's very noticeable. So I personally really like having the really simple font to go with that. Then we also have some ephemera bits from We Are Memory Keepers, this Clearly Posh collection. Hopefully you can see these. They're clear, but they have gold foil. Like this one says Best Ever, that one says Love. Those are really cute and going to be a lot of fun for adding to your projects. Then we also have these Maggie Holmes confetti chalkboard labels. I'm not able to get them together very well. You receive 2 sheets of those in a variety of different shapes and sizes. There are 2 tags from American Crafts. One of mine that I received has this gold foil chevron, and then this one which looks sort of like a watercolor spot. I love them both, and I think they're going to both be really fun to use. We're also receiving a portion of the So Fancy enamel dots by Simple Stories. And also a few little gold glittery stickers, hearts. I believe these are from American Crafts. What I like about receiving just a few of these items is that a lot of times I'm not sure I've ever used an entire package of enamel dots in a kit. Maybe over time, you know, a couple years later, I finally finish up that whole package. So just getting the few that actually matches the pieces from the kit is fantastic, because then maybe I actually can use those up and then move on to the next package. Now let's share the exclusives from this kit. You have the exclusive die cuts. Love this. Love and heartbeats. Now those are fantastic, and especially when they're white, because you can stamp on them, you can ink them, you can watercolor them, you can do a whole variety of things to make them match exactly how you want them to match, or you can just leave them white. We have some foam shapes. These are a little bit smaller, so I'm going to try to show them to you. These are all glittery foam, and they have little cutouts on the side, these little arrows, and they're very cute. We have a couple of wood veneer pieces. I just lost one. I'm going to have to find that. XO, a heart, and a little asterisk. And then we also, there's the heart, received the little asterisk and a little heart as well. Now we also, there's a lot in this kit, have the exclusive flare badges. Start here, hey girl, and just the little hearts that are very similar to this patterned paper right here under my arm, if you can see it. Very cute, and I think that they're going to be really awesome to use. Okay, so we also have the acrylic words that are included in this kit, and I really like these because the script is super fun. Remember, fabulous moments. So it's really pretty, and it's not at all something that really draws your eye to it either. So I just really like that part because the focus is on the photos and not on the embellishments on the page. Okay, and then last but not least, we have the cut-aparts for this particular kit. And I really love these labels. I don't know if you've had a chance to use them a lot, but I think that they really are so great for adding a date or a little bit of journaling or something like that right onto your page. And you know what? You don't even have to use them that way if you don't want. You can just have the little left part, you know, peek out from behind a photo or something like that. So not only are they fantastic for journaling, but they're also great just for layering as well. Now remember, this was the Elastic Heart main kit. I'm going to go ahead and pack it all up right now so that I can start to share with you the Wednesday night kit. Okay, so now that we're finished with that, let's go ahead and start with the Wednesday night main kit. Now, I'm really fond of this particular kit. I think it's beautiful. There's a lot of beautiful elements, including this piece of cardstock from My Mind's Eye. It's called Pale Aqua. It's just a really beautiful color. I hope you can see that, and it shows up in the video. It's really so nice. And then we also received a piece of the craft cardstock, also from My Mind's Eye. And then, last but not least, a sheet of the heavy white smooth, which I love for stamping, yellow, that is called Wildflower Honey. So look at all those three colors together. They're absolutely beautiful, and they do definitely remind me of the beach, that's for sure. Now we have a sheet of paper from the Making Waves collection from Fancy Pants Designs, a fun geometric with the navy and the white, but then on the back just a basic yellow and white stripe, which also goes well with this paper. or this kit, excuse me. We have a sheet from Pink Paisley, the Atlas collection, and this is called Altitude. So not only do you have the stars in the diagonal, but then also within the little diagonal, these are all little tiny circles. Hopefully you can see that. That's a really nice touch. It makes this paper a whole lot more interesting than it was before, and it was also pretty interesting. Then you have the yellow with the white stars. A sheet of this watercolored paper from Simple Stories. This one is called So Fancy. And then on the back you just have the simple triangles. Then next we have a sheet designed by Danielle Golinsky, exclusive for Scraptastic Club. The front has these fun little banners, sort of pink heavy, but then with also the teal and the aqua and the navy. And then the back is just this very simple, it reminds me of a dream catcher. I don't know if that's really what it's called or not. It might be actually something else, sort of like a spirograph type thing. And then also a sheet designed by Caitlin Schaefer. And then the back is just a really faint sort of triangular zigzag type pattern. Hopefully you can see that right there. And I was just sitting here thinking, well, I've heard some people call this kit feminine, but you know, when I look at this, okay, so there we go, I turned that over, and even I'll go ahead and take this one because it does have some pink, but if you've watched any of my videos before, if you followed any of my work, you know that I'm a boy mom, so I don't use a whole lot of pink, though I totally do use pink. Let's go ahead, we'll just flip this one over. There you go, right there. Not at all feminine. Now I know I'm going to add some embellishments to it that are feminine, but as far as pattern papers go, we can absolutely work around the feminine aspect of that if you're not into pink, which I know some people are not. And then we also have this October Afternoon Sunshine paper from the Summertime collection, and then the back is just this really pretty pattern as well with aqua and pink and orange and yellow, and it just screams summer, that's for sure. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some of the embellishments. Now first up we have the So Fancy die cuts from Simple Stories. Now yes, there's absolutely a ton of feminine things in it. There's florals, there's pinks, there's all kinds of things, but there's also, you know, here's an envelope, that's not feminine, a camera, radio, it is pink, I'm not gonna lie, flower and burlap, sunglasses, but there are plenty of die cuts in here that are not gender specific. So on the back, yep, there's the girl, there's, you know, some of those things, but I honestly think there's a lot in here that are not feminine, if you're afraid of using pink and feminine items on your pages or your projects. Then we also have some buttons from Maya Road. I really like these a lot. They are pretty understated. They're just wood, simple wood with little stars. Hopefully you can see that detail. I just think that's really neat. Tie a little bit of twine in there or leave it as it is, and you have a really fun embellishment. And then we also have some enamel dots. I showed you the other half in the elastic heart kit. I think that's fantastic, like I said before, because these match this particular collection or this particular kit, but I will maybe be able to use them all up and not have to have leftover enamel dots for future projects. Not that that's a problem, but those tend to pile up a lot and take up some space in my stash. Now we also have a small sheet of Jelly Bean Soup, these little tiny alphas. They're super cute. It's lined paper and then the navy blue alphabet and letters. And then last but not least, we have these. They are Pink Paisley. I'm going to try to get them out there underneath some of my other embellishments to share. These foam stickers, they're foam squishy, they're a little bit glittery, and I just happen to think I bet you can watercolor on them or use ink if you wanted to make them a particular color. Now let's talk about the exclusives that are in this kit, because the exclusives are always my favorite. Like we shared in the last kit, we have the labels that have the different little icons and then also the fun colors, and obviously they match perfectly with the papers in this collection that were designed specifically for Scraptastic Club. we have the wood veneers, which are super fun. We have this cute little telephone. Today. And then again with the burnished wood, which I love the detail that that gives. And then we also have hello, which of course coincides with the telephone, which it wouldn't have to, they could be separate, but they do happen to go together. And then we have just a couple of really pretty little flowers. They're very simple, they're not a big deal, but they're really pretty. And I do think you can probably color these as well if you wanted them to be a specific color. Now we also have the die cuts like we receive in the kits. We have, let's see, Shine, Lovely, and Dream. And then in more die cuts, we have the vellum die cuts, which are very fun. I love having these in the kits. They just add a whole lot more fun. We have some cameras, aqua, navy, pink, and yellow. Then we also have these little speech bubbles with the ampersands in the same colors. And then also some speech bubbles that say yay. So those are very fun as well. Now, I love the acrylic pieces that we are receiving in our kits. I love how sturdy they are and how thick they are. I don't know if you've received any of these or not, but they just are a really, really sturdy piece of an embellishment. And then we have the ampersand and the yay, just like in those die cuts. Okay, so oops, and I forgot to include that it also comes with the little cutout ampersand from that one as well. Then we also have the exclusive flare, Get Excited, a star, and high five. Okay, and then last but certainly not least, we have the little cork pieces that are exclusive to the kit as well. I am missing a couple, so I'm trying to dig these out. They fell down away from all of the pieces, and I don't want to miss showing them to you. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of these little corks. These two little ones were the ones that got away. The star, look how cute those are, and they are fun. I love using these at the top of a page or a page element or a photo. I think they're really neat. And I also like that we get the little cutout part as well, because that's also just another embellishment to use with your kit. Now, like I said, that is the end of the Wednesday night kit. As you can see, it's jam-packed. There are so many embellishments in here, you definitely won't run out. You will run out of paper before you run out of embellishments, which I do think is pretty unique. I feel like, you know, you run out of embellishments long before you run out of paper. Typically, with other, you know, bits in your stash or other kits or things of that nature. I'm going to go ahead and pick all of this up so I can show you the Wednesday night add-on as well. Oh, you know what? I forgot to share with you one of the best parts of this kit. Oh my gosh. These are the exclusive alphabets for this particular kit. This is, I guess it's turquoise, glittery foam alphas in this font designed by Caitlin Schaefer. And I love these. They're so cute. Do you see how cute that is? So as you can see here, they're a great size. They're really cute and they go together super well. I'm really excited to use these on a page. Aren't those adorable? Sorry I didn't show you those sooner. Okay, now the last kit that I'm going to share with you is the Wednesday night add-on. We received this piece of cardstock. It's kind of an off-white shimmery, and it is called Icicles. Another sheet, which is called Shale. I like that these are both really neutral. They will go wonderfully with all of the different pattern papers in the kits. We have a sheet of the Simple Stories, the watercolor and the triangles, So Fancy. This is just a yellow. Now we have a sheet of paper designed by Caitlin Schaefer. There's that burst pattern, and then also on the front a geometric pattern with both the little hexagons and then also the multicolored triangles. A sheet of paper by October Afternoon from the Summertime collection. It's called Swimming Pool. I love both sides of this paper. Then we also have this sheet designed by Danielle Golinsky. The back is just a simple mint ledger with the little accent up in the corner, and then also the back is just this floral. And then the cut apart sheet this month for this particular kit. Lots of different colors, really fun, very usable. And then the back, a simple stripe, which is really pretty. I like that purple adds a little bit something different that we don't usually get color-wise. Now I'll go ahead and share with you the embellishments. We received these Heidi Swap little wood pocket cards. Now these would be fantastic to slide right into pocket pages, but they also make really fun little die cut elements on your pages. So you have Live Life, you have a star, Hi, Love, Smile, and a heart. Then we also received the So Fancy brads by Simple Stories. Now these are fun because they're not brads, they're just stickers that look like brads. So you can just peel one off and stick it right to your page, and it's got a really heavy duty adhesive on the back. So as you can see, there is no little brad piece on the back. Then we also received this sheet from We Are Memory Keepers from the Denim Blues collection. This is just the denim with the white dots on it. I hope you can see that. I should have taken it out of the paper so that you could get a better look at it, but it really coordinates well with the navy blue inside in these patterns. Then we also received these really beautiful thickers from American Crafts. They are a foil, and then they have a really faint polka dot on them as well, and they have sort of a little bit of shimmer to them. And then last but not least, we have these Simple Stories chipboard stickers. I love that the gold foil is just a fun little accent, but it's not on every single one, so if the gold foil isn't completely your thing. There's a lot of pink on here, but there's definitely also some really fun elements, the telephone, the hearts, the ampersands, those kinds of things that don't have to be entirely feminine. So there you go. You have all of the kits, including this last one, which I said was the Wednesday night add-on. If you enjoyed taking a look at my video, please leave me a thumbs up. That helps YouTube know that you liked the video and you'd like to see more videos like this. Also, go ahead and go to www.scraptastic.com and you can see all of the kits there and pick up ones that you haven't already purchased. So thank you so much for stopping by and make it a great day.